Hey guys, what's up? This is Harry Talks Movies and TV, and this is my review for Love and Death, episode 5. So this review will contain spoilers for Love and Death episode 5, so if you haven't seen it, go watch it and then come back to this. So yeah, let's get into it. I've been really loving this show so far. It's on HBO Max. It came out April 27th. I think the first 3 episodes came out at first. And I reviewed that, and then I reviewed episode 4 last week, and I've been loving it so far. You may already know this is the, or when I say second, I technically mean first, because this was actually filmed first, but this is the second show to come out about this particular case. It's based on a true story. Candy was the first one last year with Jessica Biel, but this one was actually filmed first before that one, so technically this is first. So yeah, I didn't see Candy, because I was excited for this one, but in terms of what I have seen from Candy, I think this is better, and I think it's more. I think it's actually been said to be more accurate by the actual people who worked on the real case. So yeah. Also, something about just real quick, something about Candy that I like doesn't really sit right with me is that it sort of plays it like a horror movie, and sort of makes these characters seem like a gimmick and seem, not real, and like it sort of plays Candy as like a emotionless sociopath, and that's just not the truth. Like, the real Candy, according to like everyone that she knew, was like the most liked person in the community. She was very outgoing and very charming. So she was the most liked person in the community. So she was not an emotionless, cold sociopath in real life, as how she's played in Candy. So in this, she is very much more accurate to the real Candy. So that's something going for this show. This episode is called The Arrest. Candy is officially arrested for the murder of Betty. I mean, I know it's a true story, but in terms of pacing, I think it did happen a little bit fast. This episode, things moved really fast, and it might have been paced a little bit weird. I feel like it didn't flow quite that well as the other 4 episodes did, and I think that could be because this episode had a different director than the last 4. The last 4 had Leslie Linka Glatter directing the first 4 episodes, and I think I thought she was directing all of them, but I know she directs more than that, but she did not direct this one, and I think that could be the reason why the pacing did feel a bit off, and it felt like it didn't flow the best, or as it should have. But overall, I still enjoyed it. So we got I think so far the best scene in the show in terms of Elizabeth Olsen's acting. That psychiatrist scene where she's being hypnotized was a masterclass in acting, and it's I know there's a meme on Twitter of people think screaming and crying is Oscar Emmy worthy, but when it's done like this, it is Emmy worthy. It's because it's done with so much emotion and just so much layers underneath it. It's really, really spectacular work. So that was so cool. It's just it was such a cool scene to watch. I was enthralled with it. Her screams are so hard. The thing about this show is that it makes Candy very sympathetic, and I think that could just be because Elizabeth Olsen's playing her and she's so likable. So it's very hard to not sympathize with Candy in this situation. But I don't know. It's a controversial topic. But yeah, just anyway, Elizabeth Olsen is doing a great job, and that scene was spectacular. It was spectacular. We also learnt that this is true, but in terms of this is already known within the case. But in terms of the show, we learnt that Candy has a trigger when she's being told to shush, because her mother told her to, I assume it was her mother told her to stop crying when she had a traumatic injury. She kept telling her, shush, you're embarrassing me, shush, stop being so loud. And she also had that little moment in episode 2 with Alan where he told her to shush at the table, and she smacked the table and said, don't ever shush me again. And so in the real case, that was actually a trigger for her. Betty shushed her, and that's what really pushed her over the edge. So yeah, I'm very excited to see that scene in fully, see the entire scene of Betty's murder. So that's going to be very interesting. There's only 2 episodes left. The focus was put a lot more on Tom Pelphrey this episode, which he was really, really good, and I think going forward he's going to be in the series a lot more, because he's been popping up here and there throughout the show so far, but this episode was really, really prominent, and he's a very good actor. He's very, very charismatic. so he's fun to watch. So yeah, overall really enjoyed this episode. I'm very excited for the next episode, which is the trial episode. And yeah, just this episode was such brilliant acting from Elizabeth Olsen. I think she is like a front runner for the Emmy this year. I think she has to be. I mean, what she's doing cannot be ignored. It's amazing work. And yeah, so this was a good episode. It was, but it was paced a little bit weird. But anyway, that's it for my review of episode 5 of Love and Death. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Did you like the episode? Did you not? Let me know your thoughts. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate it. Go check out all my other reviews. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.